Hello and welcome to the Grand Theft Auto Tour, where this week we're hosting from here, The Quarry. And this week's episode is a bit of a special one, as you may realise that this is episode 10, and the Grand Tour had 13 episodes. Well, here's a treat. No, sorry, this is episode 11. We have rolled in episodes 11, 12 and 13 into one big series finale. So this week we're going to be looking at the history of the Maserati in GTA, we're going to be looking at the best SUV in the game, and we're going to be looking at how crap electric cars are. So sit back and relax, all three brilliant films. This is an old-fashioned type look-alike Maserati in GTA. Now I'm not going to lie to you, this is not an actual Maserati, but it looks like an old Maserati, one like what was in the Grand Tour, so I picked it. And because we've rolled 3 episodes into one, we can't exactly make 3 hours worth of stuff into one program. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little snippet out of each show and put it into this. So the little snippet from the Maserati program in episode 11 is I am going to race the clock to the dots. As you know, in the episode of the Grand Tour, Jeremy, James and Richard had a race to the dots, and the last one there had to sell their Maserati. Well, I'm not going to sell this because I'm not racing anyone, but I am racing the clock, and I'm not allowed to use my sat-nav to get there. So, well, that explains that. Let's race to the docks, I suppose. So yes, as I explained, this is a old style Maserati, and yeah, what can I say, this one's sort of like a bluey colour, and to me, this is the best old style car in the game, frankly, because it's quite quick, it is stylish, and really it is just an all round nice sedan. Yes, it is a sedan in GTA, but we're using it as a Maserati today, so it's technically a sports car now. Okay, so yeah, I think it is the best looking old style sports car in the game, and yeah, I like it. There's not a lot really I can say about it. Yeah. So it's been a couple of weeks since the last episode of the Grand Theft Auto Tour, and since then my GTA character has put on a lot of weight and grown a beard. And you're probably thinking, wait, that looks like Michael. Yeah, I'm playing with Michael today because my gold membership ran out and I did not want to spend another £40 just so I could film the last episode. You guys mean a lot to me, but you don't mean that much. Now where the hell are these docks? I actually haven't got a Scooby-Doo bloody clue where these docks are. I'm not allowed to look at the map, I'm not allowed to have my map on sat-nav, so I'll probably be going, looks like they're over there somewhere, so if I follow this direction I will get there eventually. Go down here. Whee! I think I'm getting closer to it. Move. Follow this road round. We need to be on that bloody road. Or I could cross the soup. Move out the way, you bloody Volvo estate driving maniac. Woman driver. Not being sexist, but it is scientifically proven that women drivers are worse than men. Let's cross here, go up here, let's go up there now. Yeah, need to go up there. My poor Maserati, go! 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 Going, gone. Here we go. I can see the dots, I think. think I'll then take this road. Probably wondering that's nowhere near the docks that he used the other day for the other program. That's because I'm not using them ones. Oh, for fuck's sake! Dead end. It's a dead end. Still, could be worse. It couldn't really. It could not be worse than this. I do not have a frigging clue where I'm going. Sorry. Good job that this isn't the actual Grand Tour, because if not I would have to sell this car. And I would not want to do that. I believe I've now got to go this way. Please. Is this the right road? Is this the right road? Yes! I'm on the right road to get to the docks. I'm on the right road to get to the docks. And this magnificent car from the 1800s has got me here. To the docks. In this actual pathetic, unnecessary, stupid, boring race, which none of you have probably watched. So there we go. Ouch. That did not go to plan. That did not go to plan. But anyway, this Maserati is brilliant. So with that, roll the second tape. Now this is the Baller, the GTA 5 version of the Range Rover, and you may recognise this from the first ever episode of Max Gear. This is the first ever car I test drove on one of these GTA 5 programs. And you may also recognise that this was the car that Jeremy Clarkson drove in episode 12 of the Grand Tour. Now, like he said, you can have a really expensive SUV, you can have a really cheap, shitty SUV, but everyone goes for the Range Rover. So I'm going to find out why. I do agree with Jeremy Clarkson, since that my SUV that I made the other day won't go on the market, won't go on the GTA 5 market. This is the next best SUV that I would buy. Okay, I'm not so fascinated by the shape of the Baller. I do prefer the older looking GTA 5 Land Rover. But in the modern day SUVs of GTA 5, this is the best you can have. I'm parked next to two more. I'm parked next to the old Land Rover here and some Jeep looking thing. And really, this is the one that I would choose out of the modern day range. It is quite fast, it's stylish. Yeah. You can go to Waitrose and buy a can of beans. You can go to the organic shop and buy a can of beans. But we all go to Tesco and we buy the Heinz. We can have really cheap goldfish, or we can have a horse. But we all do the same. We have a dog. This is a dog. This is Heinz beans. Although I don't like Heinz beans. This is a magnificent sports utility vehicle. Yeah. That's all I've really got to say on this one. If you find one on the streets and you go and sell it in Los Santos, this car is the one car that you will get the most for. You will get $9,000 if you take this to Los Santos. No other car in the game will give you $9,000 straight away. $9,000 is the maximum that Los Santos and Benny's will go to. pulled up now here to look at this SUV, which is frankly the £1 million. You know, this is a smart, stylish, expensive SUV, and it's now driving away from me. So what would happen if I shot him and we had a bit of a race? Go. There we go. Let's have a bit of a race. Look at that. The Range Rover takes out the smart SUV, but it's still going. I do not believe that. I do not believe this at all. I can't see, my bonnet's in the way. Let's take him out. We need to take this idiot out. Whoa. Disclaimer, this did not happen in the Grand Tour. He's still alive. Oh, he's mugged me off. He's going the other way. He's actually mugged me off. This is not on. Whoa. How is he still driving away from me? This is not working. Push him off the edge. No, he's pushing me. He's pushing me. And he's finally given up. Oh, it's a woman driver. So there you go. What car would you rather have? The Baller, baked beans, the dog, or this, the organic horse? What would you rather have? Now, if you're still here, well done. You've lasted 2 episodes. So this is the best electric car in the game. It was either this or the Prius, and everyone fucking hates the Prius, so it's this. I don't know what it's called. All I know, it is electric, and it's going to be shit. So let's find out why it's shit. Well, actually, it's not that shit. It seems to be quite fast, even though it's electric. Now in GTA we know that there really are sort of no electric cars. Really. Sort of. But this one I'm being used as an electric car. And the only problem is with electric cars in GTA. I know that with the petrol cars there are petrol stations, but we can't top up with petrol because it's not that realistic. But in GTA there's no electric places to fill up, which means if GTA was realistic and we could fill up our cars with petrol, we couldn't use the electric cars, which would be a bonus because there'd be none of them on the road and only stupid women drivers drive them. Posh people. We really don't like the posh people. James May, which really got me, because he's an automotive presenter, so why does he like the electric car? So Mr. May, if you're watching, which I really hope you are, sell your electric car and get a petrol car, get a better car. So yeah, this is an electric car. Jeremy and James had a test to see which their cars were better, the electric or the petrol. I'm not going to bother arguing that the electric's better than petrol, because I know that it's not, you know that it's not, everybody in GTA know it's not. So to sort this argument out, we're going to drive off the end of the pier. That's what we're going to do. So 3, 2, 1, go. This electric car is going off the end of this pier in a minute for absolute fun. So yeah, disclaimer, this did not actually happen in the Grand Tour. Move out the way, please, move out the way, sorry. And boom! That's one less electrical car on the GTA roads. And with that, back to the motorhome. So there you go, that's it for this episode, and in fact for the series. I don't know if we'll be back next year for Series 2, it all depends what happens between now and then. So thank you ever so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the near future. Thank you very much, and on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end. Good night.